Hey, Walker on the top.
What's good, everyone? A Walker here, back at it again with another tutorial. Before I start this video off, I just wanted to let you guys know that I just dropped my mixing sound kit. It includes 4 kicks, 4 808s, and 8 drag and drop mixer presets for FL Studio 20. So if you want your kicks and your 808s to slap, you want them to be hard, it's as simple as 2 clicks, and you got some hard kicks and some hard 808s. So for $9.99 only, link is in the description, and I'm going to be showing you guys how to use that kit in this video too. Alright, so I heard this sample the other day. It's the Pretty Little Liars theme song. And I was like, yo, this would sound sick if you sped up the sample and you pitched it down. It'd be fire for Sheff G or Sleepy Hollow. So I'm going to be showing you guys quickly how I flip this sample. Unfortunately, I can't play it at its normal pitch because I might get copyright claimed. So it's going to be pitched down when you guys hear it at first. But this is my process on how I would flip this sample. First things first, this loop, I guess, starts off with this little blank tail in the beginning. You're going to want to cut that out. So what I do is I go up here to the cut tool, I press down Alt, and then I left click, and I can kind of cut down wherever I want. So get rid of that, drag it over, and I will play this for you guys. But first, I'm going to have to stretch it down, like I said. Pitch it down, sorry. And this is what it sounds like.
Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave.
So around here is where I would end the sample, right where it inhales here at the beginning. Right there. So I'm going to cut it right there. And then first thing I'm going to do now that I have this little snippet here is I'm going to make it unique as a sample. So by making it unique as a sample, it's just easier to flip, it's easier to manipulate, etc. So now I'm going to try to find the BPM. And like I said earlier, the sample doesn't start when you think it starts. It actually starts when it says secret.
Got a secret.
So it starts right here. So you're going to want to cut out this little area in the beginning. Don't get rid of it because you're going to want to keep that for actually the end of the loop. But I'll show you guys how to put this in BPM to the right BPM. So first thing I would do to put this sample into the right BPM is you're going to want to make sure you stretch it to this kind of gray area here. I'd say this area is gray and this area is blue for future reference. So go up here to the top left of your playlist, click the little wave button and then put it on stretch mode. And then you're going to want to come over here at left click and press shift, and you can kind of move it wherever you like. And don't forget about that little tail at the end. So I'm just putting it in here roughly. I'm not really sure if it's on beat right now, but I'm going to zoom in and show you guys. So I think this word needs to end on this line, so I'm just going to drag it a little closer, and then I'm going to use that little tail over here to finish off the sample. So let's see if this is on beat right now.
Can you keep it? Swear this one you save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you...
Alright, so it's definitely on beat, but it's a little bit too fast for me, so I'm actually going to lower it to about 134. So let's just hear what this sounds like.
Can you keep it? Swear this one you save. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. Got a secret, can you keep...
Alright, so now that the sample is ready to go, it's time to put the drums on. Alright, so first things first with the drums, I'm going to go in here to my kick and 808 mixing kit that I mentioned in the beginning of the video. I'm going to drag in the crunk kick. This is what it sounds like without the mixing. So send that to a mixer channel, boom, and then come over here to the left and drag in the hard preset. And this is what it sounds like mixed. So it's ready to go. And then the rest of the drums I'm going to be using from the King's Key Volume 1. It's a drill drum kit. It has some fire subs and some fire claps. So I'm just gonna listen to the sample here and pick some drums.
Can you keep it? Swear this one you say. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you say. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you say. Better lock it in your pocket.
Alright, so I'm gonna keep it simple here because that's what Sheff G and Sleepy Hollow like. So let's get into this pattern. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the classic like New York style drill bounce, which is just kick clap. This is what it would sound like. And then just copy and paste that. And by the way, what I did just there was I copied it over, which is Control B, and then you highlight it and do Control G. It merges the clips together. Alright, so my favorite part, the 808, or the sub in this case. I'm using a sub. So I'm just going to keep it simple. I'm going to copy and paste the kick pattern into the sub pattern. And then I'm just going to make sure the sub is in the right key. So just go into the piano roll, send it up a couple octaves. What I do is I highlight it and press Control and then the up arrow a couple times. So here you're going to want to, use your ear, make sure it's in the right key. So that sounds like it's in the right key, but I'm going to keep kind of searching for more keys or notes that would work for this. That sounds like it's pretty good too. I like a really high note for the beginning. So I'm gonna go in here and just cut, just so it doesn't overlap any of the other notes. I'm gonna send it back down to 5. Actually, back up. Alright, so now that we have the basic sub laid out, I'm just gonna spice it up a little bit, do a couple little 808 slides. I'm just gonna merge these clips. Again, it's Control G and then Control B. So I'm just sliding this note right up here. I'm not sure if it's in key. I'm going to send it back up. Alright. Alright, so that's pretty much it for the beat. I'm going to arrange it quickly and then show you guys the finished product. There's actually a lot of low end in the sample, so I'm going to send it to its own little mixer channel, and then I'm going to filter out the low end. Alright, and then what I do is I just drag the drums over here just so there's a little intro for the beat.
Can you keep it? Swear this one you say. Better lock it in your pocket. Taking this one to the grave. Got a secret? Can you keep it? Swear this one you say. This one you say. Better lock it in your pocket. Taking this one to the grave. Got a secret? Can you keep it? Swear this one you say.
And for the verse here, I'm just going to filter out the high end on the loop, just so it's easier for the rapper to spit some meaningful bars. And I just sent it to an automation clip, so it'll turn on and off this high filter here. And then, yeah, you're just going to want to turn it on right when the verse starts, which is right here. I'm going to put a little like whoosh there just to transition it. The whoosh is in my Dr. Drums drum kit, by the way. And yeah, guys, that's pretty much it for the video. Again, if you want any of the sounds in this sound kit, link it's in the description. If you want your kicks and your 808s to be hard, check out my mixing drum kit. And if you want some of the sounds I used in this video, I didn't use too many, but it's in my drill drum kit, the King's Key. And again, thank you for tuning in, and have a great one.